All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to give our praise to our Father, Yahweh,
Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well, and to the hopeful elect men who on the highways and the byways preaching the truth, week in and week out, day in and day out. Hey man, we coming to you in another camp, another week. You know, the downfall of Babylon, man. You know, we were just out here Wednesday, and the same folly was here as it is now. So, you know, we're gonna come to you another camp. We're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with Sirach, chapter 41, verse 1. O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possession.
Yeah, Kai said, oh, death, how bitter is the remembrance to a man that still lives in his possessions, man. Okay? Why? Because when you got riches, when you got some type of wealth stored up for you, man, hey, you don't want to let that go.
God.
That's why even when you look into ancient Egypt, the pharaohs, what they would do was they would bury themselves with their gold, bury themselves with their wives and stuff like that, because they thought that they could try and bring it with them to the next life.
God, yep.
But that's not how it goes, and that was a bitter thing to a man that has wealth and possessions.
Mm-hmm. And to the man that has nothing to vex him.
Yeah, and he ain't got nothing to vex him. You know, and that's the thing with Esau.
God.
Right? The scriptures tell you that he is not in trouble like other men. So, hey, you know, Esau, man, hey, he wants to continue to live in his society forever, man.
God.
You know, he even goes to the extent of trying to put his mind into a computer chip.
Yeah, he will.
You know,
Yep.
that way he could live in the artificial world and reign there.
Yep.
You see,
that's basically what Microsoft and Google trying to do. You know, You know, they had one guy that got fired because he was exposing AI, man.
Right.
You know, anytime you try to expose, you know, Esau for what he do, he's coming at you, man. He's coming at you with a sword. You know, a sword or a book, either one. You know what I'm saying? Not this book, but their book, man. Their book of law. All right.
oh, it's Salakia too. You might read that back one more time.
Come on. This is Sirach chapter 41, verse 1, and continue. It says, it says, I just start at the top. Oh death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possession, until that man that had nothing to vex him, and that hath prosperity in all things.
Yeah, he got prosperity in all things. So, you know, that's Esau's judgment on everything. And even when we read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, you know, he feels like his life is but a vapor.
Yep.
So he's like, man, we got to get everything now. We got to do everything we can now, because there's a day that's gonna come when we got to die.
Right.
So Esau, you know, that's a bitter thing to him. Continue.
I got something like, you know, like I like watches, man. And you see Esau, he loves to build it, man. He always want to keep up with the time, because he know he got but a short time, man. So, you know, when you see him building a watch or building something, like the brother said, it's always fast to Esau. That's why he builds these big old factories, man. So that he can do what? Build a huge quantity of something, man.
Yeah.
So that he can sell it real fast and get the monetary means from it.
Yeah, that's what happens too, man. Say you want to, every time you build a sandcastle, the waves come and take it away.
God.
You know, you're like, I gotta do it all again. I gotta do it faster this time, because that's what the Most High do to Esau. He says, though he builds, I'm gonna destroy it.
Tear down, yo.
You know, so he's always in a rush to do those things, man, because he knows that his end is what's that word that they always said in the Matrix, man? Inevitable.
Yeah.
His end is inevitable.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It says, yea, unto him that is yet able to receive meat.
And he could eat every single day.
O death, acceptable in the sentence unto the need